I have once again uncovered footage.
Pray, pray to dear God for the sanity of the man that lies before you, because I look terrible in this vlog. How's it going, everybody? Um, I haven't been doing a lot of vlogs lately, but you know how how my standards are, because of course I have the only the pedigree of standards that makes it to where I must take my absolute time on vlogs. Uh, I got things. I got things. Um, and they're good. Pray to God for the... Pray to God for the sanity of the man that lies before you, because I am about to talk about Mr. Cynical once again, and his incorrect points. I'm over here with my subjectivism, I guess, you know. I just can't be objectively correct enough. There's this point I want to touch on about art and YouTube and analysis videos as art and having standards and all these different things. In order for something to be seen as art, in order for something to work in that category, it has to be a thing that craftsmanship was shown for, that work was shown for, and then that work created a product. Whether or not it's good or bad is up to the consumer, but that does not, whether it's good does not beget art, you know. Sure, it creates more value for you as a person, but you can only chop that up to your personal value. I can go and say, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is a terrible game, and I'm right, but so is Mr. Cynical about his point about the game. You know? Those 2 points can exist with one another, and both of them can have incredibly valid reasons behind them. And in saying that, when we talk about art, I'm not just gonna say that the Knights of the Old Republic isn't a piece of art, because obviously it is. Obviously there's merit to it that I personally just can't appreciate or can't understand in this context. I haven't played the game. So in that case, if we were to look at art like this, then you can't say, well, this is art and this is entertainment. Like, there are shill videos. Now, I know Mr. Cynical has talked about this. Shill videos that the Pedantic Romantic has done, or Jeff Thu have done. So, it turns out that the outlaw is alive and well. That, I'm not... First of all, I'm not just being lazy. I have school that I have to do, and I do a lot of, like, extracurricular stuff for, like, you know, business, leadership type things, life skills. I try to do those, and, you know, studying homework and things like that. So with school and balancing making videos, it's a little bit hard. That and when I get home from school, I'm real tired. So the stuff I've been making lately has just been kind of lots and lots of different podcasts, or I'll record Discord calls with random people, and we'll just kind of hash things out from there. But I want to start writing more things. The problem with writing analysis, I find, is that I don't really care about analysis anymore. At least not of anime specifically. So making those types of videos are a little bit boring for me. I want to make more weird videos, as I've said before. So, those take a little bit more time, and with the computer that I have, it makes things a little bit more difficult. So, what I'm trying to do is just make more whatever. I'm not really focusing too much on the YouTube stuff. I'm not really sure where things are going to head from here. I've got my Patreon, which has 2 patrons on it, and I appreciate those people, but I don't know if they're getting their money's worth or not, and that worries me because I want to keep my numbers up. At the same time, I'm not going to force myself to make anything because that would go against my set of morals. So I'm not really sure where I'm going. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do.